Hello, this is Palikao and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition 2. We are in the midst of a three-tiered sojourn, that's not the right word, sojourn, around the islands and caves and somewhere unknown, which we'll find out in a second, in the portal, all for the sake of Victoria Malin and the being engine. She is so enamoured with finding out what happens. It's going to be the cure to death, I believe, the way she's banging on about it. In the last episode, we went around, we saw, we looted, we conquered, we pissed a lot of people off, in all fairness. We have moles and lizards right on our butts, but hey, just another day in the life of. So let's crack on, shall we? We're heading to the portal, and there is where all our answers will be answered. Or all our questions will be answered, I guess you could say. I mean, there's nothing else down here. We've pretty much looked at everything. The only thing we haven't done is killed the bats, but that's fine. I can live with that. Let's crack on. We approached the portal and Malin quickly set to work. Using the staff and crystal together, she began a series of actions that seemed to be somehow both magic and science. As the portal sprang to life, angry shouting filled the air. Turning around, I saw an incoming rush of salamander warriors. Head banging away. Ooh. Kooky. Malin urged me through the portal, calling at me to hurry. I ran forward, leaping into the light. Ha ha! But just as I entered, a native javelin speared into one of the portal's delicate mechanisms. Sparks flew as the machine went haywire, and I was flung into a strange limbo. Where were we? Oh, okay, yeah, island complete. Crack on! The giant crab has no weak spot. That sounds like the sort of thing you'd hear a wise old man tell you on the beach. Time seemed to stand still as I floated, my consciousness adrift from my body. Had centuries passed? Seconds? There was no way of knowing. Right, let's get on with it. When we finally emerged from the place between worlds, it was into a verdant, lush landscape. The air was hot and humid around us, the smell of sulphur thick in the air. We were stranded in a strange land, the likes of which I had never seen before. Hope seemed lost, but perhaps we could find a way home. I calibrated my gimbal to search for the signs of anything recognisable. With luck, should I say, perhaps we could find something of use. Elephants! I know elephants! Elephants are great. I'm severely overburdened right now, which is really, really sucky. I mean, like, really sucky. I don't want to attack the elephant. Let's cancel that. We've got Elephant Graveyard. What are you? Palikao Ruins. Guess we're going to that. Guess we're going to that. Oh, we're going to get so injured. I mean, what to drop? What to drop? I don't need the stimulant capsules. They can go. I don't need the bandages. They can go. So now it's down to what gives us the most fame when we get back. I don't need the gun. That can go. 60. That's 50. That's 42. 6636. That's 42 as well, with the potential of putting more on, I suppose. 5. So that's 45. That's 20. You're gone. You are gone. Drop mole skin. And what are these? 48, 48, 78, 48. Oh, this is going to get tough. This is going to get tough. All right, so Palikao Ruins. I'm guessing we're going to the ruins and just seeing what's going on. So, let's see what happens here. The ancient Palikao structures had long ago been torn to rubble. Their shapes were ruined and twisted, the smooth surfaces marred by ugly scorch marks. I found an ancient tablet in the rubble that told of their history. It showed how the being engine had brought a miraculous age of prosperity to all. The different peoples of the islands had been moved from their own lands to enjoy the bounty of the Palikao's offerings, enjoying a life of peaceful harmony. Malin nodded meaningfully at the story of the tablet. Her eyes shone fervently, clearly picturing the same bright future for our own people. So, am I just filling in the blanks then? Is that what this is? Because I'm going to get rather sulphury. Yeah. Okay. So, we are going to go to there. So, yeah, we've got to go for the sulfur that way. We can escape it this way. Oh, there's more there. Oh, okay. Well, let's move over here then. Nothing from you. Oh, okay. So not every Palikao ruin is going to be... Right. Okay. Fine. Okay. I'm learning. Where are the bloody bees? Cool. Okay. Yeah. We're learning. It's good. We're good. Right. So, I suppose I better explore this entire area first before I go any further. I've got to be careful where I loop over because I've got no dynamite to help me out here. Oh, it's a geo machine. I have no idea what that is. It sounds interesting. I found a machine that seemed embedded in the ground as if it were reaching into the earth. Its controls were unfamiliar but looked manageable. So we can create a ridgeline or clear the area. Well, clearing area sounds good. Oh! Well, that's how to kill things, I guess. And it shows us we don't need to go north. Cool, I think. I mean, if wanton destruction of the environment is your thing, I suppose. Igneous mountains and a stone circle. We came across a ring of hand-carved stones. Arcane inscriptions etched to each rock seem to indicate some sort of map. There's settlements around? I think I'll stick to the ruins. I closed my eyes as I touched the cold stone and a vision coalesced in my mind. Oh, there be one. Just the one. Okie dokie, Skip. Well, oh, we have fire. Stone statue. Most of the offerings at the base of the statue were without value, but I was delighted to find one of the items I needed to repair the ship. It was a series of pipes, flexible but strong. They could be used to reinforce the ship's hull, keeping it from flying apart in even the fiercest storm. What ship? What ship? Is there a ship? Am I missing something here? I feel like we're missing something. What the hell are you? A giant bird. Alright. Well, I presume... I'm overburdened? Oh, because I've got the piping. Ugh. Okay. Fine. I'm going to drop the shovels. And carry on. Let's come to here. Can I get across there? I can. Right, so let's go to there. Just see what's going on. Are there any more question marks? Not in that direction. I mean, we've got one down here, but we can get to that around the loop, which is cool. Just going to move across one. Can we camp here? We can. Let's camp. I looked upon the campsite I had erected here in the wilderness. Oh, the comforts of home were calling to me. I heard Louis Popichet rushing towards the fire and proudly presented to me a raptor's egg he had found. He asked me to keep it, but if the mother was still near by this was dangerous. Was still near by this, it was dangerous. Okay. Put it back, Louis. I don't need it. I couldn't miss to get into that kind of trouble tonight, so I ordered Popichet to bring the egg back to where it belongs. He looked upset, but accepted the decision. Put that back. You don't know where it's been. It's been in a raptor's foo-foo. You don't want to be going there. Right. Stretching, I looked out of the tent flap. Rest once more. It had been a particularly exhausting day for me. Being a leader is not a piece of cake. But when I came to the camp, I saw a raptor baby just sitting there. Since I wasn't expecting to have such company, I recklessly stomped into the camp, causing the raptor to hide. Should I try to tame the raptor baby? No. I had no more energy this night to lift my arms, so I would not be able to catch a raptor either. I just went to bed. Oh, Louis Popichet, you've just caused us a hell of a lot of grief, I feel. Still, we're at full sanity, so that's good. That's good. I greeted the morning with a stretch and yawn. It was good to have a roof over my head. Let's pack up the camp. Let's get out of here, shall we? Right. Oh, no. Shrine. That's what I needed. Ah, the bees are back. A large building loomed before me. In the distance, I spied large, jagged boulders like the peaks of mountains ready to erupt from the earth. Awesome. Inside was a small empty chamber, a long hallway leading to the main altar. I stepped carefully, wary of traps. What we got? Lots and lots of greens. I say okay. But only just. Knocking on the walls, I noticed that one section echoed with a hollow resonance. Upon inspection, I found a subtle slab door leading to a second chamber. Oh, he likes his reds. I'll give it a whirl. No, 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 not today. I heaved and strained with all my might, but the slab would not budge. Whatever secrets lay inside would have to wait for a mightier traveller than I. I considered the main chamber once more. Strange hieroglyphics seemed to indicate that taking the treasure here would cause great mountains to burst from the earth. I just want to have a look. 48, 78. I just want to have a look. So, 42, 42, 50, 45. So it's got to be those. And the mummy, I think. Or do I get rid of the pearls? Take you and you. That's 45, isn't it? I'll take you back. Alright. Oh, I pressed take all. Oh, my bad. Oh, well, never mind. So, we're going to have to drop some stuff. But that's fine. That is fine. So. We said that's 45. So, it was... You. And you. Cool. And, well, it looks like we might be fighting a bird. I don't want to travel too far, just enough. Oh. The bird's gone. Is that sulfur? And that's tar as well. That's where I want to get to. What the hell are you? Pterodactyl? Are we going to fight a pterodactyl? Well, we've got a spring. Let's get on top. There's a bit of height to that. Seems like a bit of a write-off. I think we're good with that. We will, however, rest here. Why not? We reached a natural hot water springs. The water tasted salty, with steam gently rising from its surface. We settled down for the evening. It was a beautiful night. Yada, yada, yada. Louis Popichet showed a surprising talent that night. Using clever hand positions and the light of the fire, he composed a comedic story from the movements of shadow figures. The fat hare tried to run, but had eaten far too many carrots. By the end of the evening, my stomach hurt from laughter, and I had a newfound fondness for Popuchet. Ah, you rascal. Ha ha. Don't think we'll be waiting here for more than one night. I mean, we're on 122 max sanity, so as long as we're close, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. People are healed. I mean, it couldn't have gone any better, really. I don't think we need to travel in that direction, so that's fine. That seems like a bit of a write-off. So let's head down south. Let's see what's around the sulphur. Forgotten lands. And something else. What? It was all too much for Louis Popuchet. While loudly cursing our names, he ran into the darkness and did not return. The last week had been too much for him. What? Huh? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What's just happened? What's just happened? Okay. So. Oh, you can't put stuff on her. Okay, fine. What do you give me? Sanity from combat. I mean... Oh, that's very poo-poo. That's very poo-poo. We will be getting rid of the spider legs, I guess. Drop all of you. I'm going to get rid of 3. This sucks. This really sucks. I could get... I've got to keep the first aid kits. You know what? The obsidian skull hasn't been that good for us. I mean, it's been pretty useful. It's not super useful. +7 health, +4 sanity. You're rubbish. You can go. 2. I mean, do I have to get rid of some of these? I was going to have them lined up on a wall somewhere. They were going to look awesome. I think I have to get rid of some of these, aren't I? Alright, the red one can go. And you can go too. Very, very sucky. Bad game. Bad game. Heidi ho. We'll crack on, I guess. Dinosaur nest. Honestly, I'm not that fussed. I am not that fussed. Let's carry on downwards. What be you? Nothing of interest. We'll carry on. I'm trying to avoid the sulphur as best I can. Oh. It's a hut. Though it was long abandoned, but I had little reason to complain. Inside I found one of the items I needed to repair the ship. It appeared to be some kind of strange engine, clearly of Palikao origin. Without need to generate steam or electricity, it produced a powerful force. Cool. I'm guessing we're making an engine. Oh, begrudgingly getting rid of stuff. Off you go, Obsidian Skull. Right, so sanity is down. We probably should camp at this point. I looked upon the campsite I had erected here. Yeah, we've done all this bit, haven't we? Let's just rest. Just nothing bad, please. The sun had already set and the sounds of wildlife had died down, yet in the darkness I suddenly heard the strange and haunting song of some nocturnal bird. Several birds called to one another, sounding almost as if they were singing a duet. The sound comforted me, colouring my dreams as I drifted off to sleep. Are we going to have slightly better sanity now? Because that person is gone, so they do not hate each other? I think it's worth one more sleepy. I heard Kezia Cooper rushing towards the fire and proudly presented to me a raptor. Stop it with the raptor's eggs! No! Bad. What are you called again? What are you called? What's the political correct saying? Bad Roma trader. Bad Roma trader. Put it back. Jeez, what is with these raptor's eggs? Have I not seen Jurassic Park? Time for a promotion. Right, so 1, 2, 4. That'll do. Pack up the camp. Let's you know, promote someone. Decreases prices enormously when bartering. You'll do. In fact, let's just check out your dies. Let's max your dies out. There we go. Locked and loaded. So, I mean, at this point, I know people moan at me for not using this enough. Let's have a look. Nothing there. All right, well. Let's just have a peeky. Just a little tiny peeky. Nothing there. Move up a little bit. Nothing there. I don't really want to cross this if I can help it. Well, I'm going to have to. There's no getting away from that. Okay. Fine. If I have to, I shall do so. Waterfall. That's fine. Can we rest? Do we need to rest? We probably need to rest. The waterfall is quite enormous. The water cooled the air, creating a fresh breeze. Right, so. That evening, Victoria Malin pointed at a heavy boulder and loudly proclaimed that it was much too heavy to lift. If successful, I would surely gain her respect. Would I really prevail? I don't know. Would I prevail? There's a good chance. Of course I'd prevail. Didn't doubt myself for a second. My muscles were burning, but I was proud of my success. Victoria Malin patted me on the back. This would secure her loyalty. Don't think it needed to come to that. She is my leader after all. It's my loyalty she should be working on. Anyway, I digress. Excuse me. 100 sanity. Sanity is disappearing quickly. I think we better stop again. It was a beautiful night, warm with a light breeze. The stars shone merrily down and Kezia Cooper seemed particularly content. Good. After time listening to the melodic chirping of the cicadas, Kezia Cooper began to tap her toe and asked if anyone would like to dance. You know what? Screw it. Let's dance. I decided to take this dance, taking Kezia Cooper's outstretched hand and pulling her closer. We glided over the ground, graceful and perfect. Cooper's cheeks grew flushed. Her eyes glistened in the starlight. Boom. Purely for the sanity. You know, this isn't a loving. It's just, I'm doing it for the sanity. I assure you. I assure you. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Right, 134. That will do. Let's get out of here. So, waterfall is done. We do have a question mark down there. It looks like there's a break in the mountains here, though. Let's see if we can sneak up to this question mark without getting into a fight. Apparently not. How hard are you, giant bird? 4. Alright. Okay. Let's do this. 200. I've fought harder. That's a terrible, terrible roll though. Caca! We do have decent shielding, he says. I'm going to re-roll straight away. I don't like you. You're probably the best for that. So you can go. You can be better. Not so much you. Right. Right. So, I am going to throw up a vulnerability here. Or am I? Yeah, I'm going to throw up a vulnerability. So let's do that. Let's get one die back. Throw up a bit more vulnerability. And then we're just going to go in for the hits, I think. We're going to do the taunt and stack them. We're going to burn the bird. We are going to burn the bird. And then we're just going to hit them as hard as we can. So, 7 for 10. 22 plus the 4. 10. 8. It's got to be this one. Just going to go for a super hard hit. That'll do. That'll do. Come at me, bird. Or not. Why didn't you hit me? No idea. I'm not gonna question it. Digga. Reroll. That was terrible. Give me my die back. I had nothing to roll then, did I? Bugger. Alright, so you and you go. And then 1723. Is that with a stun? It's not. Can we finish it off? We can't finish it off, but it will die from the fire. Cool. We'll have a look. I mean, there's no point taking you. We've got no cook. You're lovely, but I can't take you either. Hey ho. Dinosaur nest. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. I'm not planning on taking anything. Oh, nestled comfortably inside the nest, I found something unexpected. One of the items I needed to repair the ship. Please. It was a simple cauldron of tar, useful for waterproofing a ship. While less impressive than the previous 2 repair items, it was exactly what I needed. Now all that remains was to return to the old pirate ship, make my repairs, and leave this benighted place. Where's the pirate ship? There's a pirate ship? There's a pirate ship? Okay. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. This here is a question mark. I'm gonna bet all my money in the world that this is a pirate ship. Bugger. Okay, in which case, this is where we're going to pick this up in the next episode. Because we've got a little bit to go yet. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.